Hello. So this week I have a few different kinds of pirate books that I want to read to you. So the first one that we're going to read is How I Became a Pirate. So we're going to read this one today, and then I'll tell you the names of the other ones. We're going to read Shiver Me Letters, a Pirate ABC book. We're going to read that tomorrow. And then the last one we'll read is called Polly Parrot Picks a Pirate. Okay, so today, How I Became a Pirate. This is written by Melinda Long and it's illustrated by David Shannon. So you remember the No David books where every page says, "No, David"? Well, the person who made the pictures in that book also made the pictures in this book. How I Became a Pirate. Title page, How I Became a Pirate. Pirates have green teeth when they have any teeth at all. I know about pirates because one day when I was at the beach building a sandcastle and minding my own business, a pirate ship sailed into view. I knew it was because it had a flag and a skull and crossbones on it. And because I could hear the pirates singing, "Hey ho, blow the man down." They were a little off key. I tried to tell Dad, but he was busy setting up the beach umbrella. I tried to tell Mom, but she was busy slathering my baby sister with sunblock. So I went back to my sandcastle. But I kept an eye on the pirates. By then, they were rowing to shore. I like this picture. It's funny. When they landed, the head pirate climbed out of the boat and yelled, "Ahoy there, matey! Be this a Spanish Main?" "No," I said. "This is North Beach." "Shiver me timbers," the pirate said. "We must have taken a wrong turn at Bora Bora." He walked around my sandcastle and he looked at the moat. A moat is like a river that goes around a castle. Then yelled back to his crew, "He's a digger. He is a good one to boot." "A good one to boot," the others agreed. "What be your name, matey?" the head pirate asked. "Jeremy Jacobs, sir," I told him. I like how David Shannon, he usually has pictures on one side, but I like how he put his pictures and his words on this side, and then the background is white. I think that's a fun illustrator technique. "Well, Jeremy Jacob," he said, "you're looking at Braidbeard and his crew. We've been needing a digger like yourself. We have a chest of treasure to bury." "Aye, treasure!" the others shouted. "You're coming with us," Braidbeard told me. I didn't think Mom and Dad would mind, as long as I got back in time for soccer practice the next day. What do you think? If pirates took you to help you or had to have you bury their treasure for them, do you think your mom and dad would mind? That's how I became a pirate. As soon as we were on board, Braidbeard showed me his chest of gold and jewels. "Got to find a safe place for this treasure. It's high time we're off," he announced. "We're off," we all shouted, and then we set sail. There was plenty to do on board. The pirates taught me to sing sea chanties, the louder the better, and to say real pirate stuff like landlubber and scurvy dog. By dinner time, I could speak pirate perfectly. I also learned pirate manners. Braidbeard pounded his fists on the table and yelled, "Down the hatch, me laddies! Down the hatch!" we all shouted. Braidbeard gulped his food and said, "Hand over the meat! The meat!" we all roared. Nobody told us to finish our spinach, because there wasn't any, or to chew up our carrots, because they weren't allowed on board. We talked with our mouths full, and nobody said please or thank you. After dinner, I tried to teach the pirates to play soccer. Braidbeard kicked the ball and yelled, "Arg, soccer! Arg, soccer!" the crew yelled. Then everybody dove for the ball at once, and it rolled right off the deck. "After it, me hearties!" Braidbeard commanded. "After it?" they all whispered. We fought over who would go get the ball, but it didn't matter anyway, because a shark came along and swallowed it in one gulp. So much for soccer. I like this pirate. He has two eye patches that he's holding up so he can see. By now, it was past my bedtime, but nobody tells pirates to go to bed, or to take a bath, or to brush their teeth. Maybe that's why their teeth were green. Pirates sleep with one eye open, just in case. And they don't change into pajamas, unless they want to. Pirates don't do anything they don't want to do, except for maybe squabbling the decks. I want to be a pirate forever. But when I found out what else they don't do, when I couldn't stay awake any longer, I asked Braidbeard to tuck me in and read me a story. "Tuck you in?" he bellowed. "Pirates don't tuck." "No tucking," the crew cried. And the only thing they had to read was a map. "You don't have any books?" I asked. Braidbeard looked confused. "Books?" I didn't even bother to ask about a goodnight kiss. It wasn't easy to fall asleep without a story. But I was finally dozing off when a storm broke. Thunder boomed and lightning flashed. I tried to hide under the covers as waves slammed up against the ship, but I kept falling out of my hammock. I couldn't find anyone in the cabin. They were all on deck. "Lower the sails!" Braidbeard shouted. "Batten down the hatches!" Everybody ran around yelling and lowering and battening. Nobody had time to sit close and to tell me it will be over soon. Nobody even noticed me. I decided that I didn't want to be a pirate after all. Just then, flash, crack, crack! Lightning hit the mast and split right down the middle. "What'll we do now?" yelled one of the pirates. "We'll have to turn back," called another. "But the treasure!" hollered Braidbeard. "Where will we bury the treasure?" I stepped forward. "Maybe I can help," I shouted over the wind. "I think I know the perfect digging spot." When the storm was over, we rowed back to shore and buried the chest. We drew a map so we could find the treasure again, but I don't think we'll need it. You see the map here? After that, the pirates prepared the ship and got ready to set sail. Before they left, Braidbeard handed me a flag and said, "You make a fine pirate, Jeremy Jacob. Guard that treasure well. We'll be back soon enough." "Soon enough," the crew repeated. "And if you ever need us," Braidbeard added, "just run the Jolly Roger up your yonder pole." "Up your yonder pole," the others shouted. And maybe I will, but not today. I have soccer practice. So, I hope that you liked that book. I thought it was a really cute one. It was the first time I got to read it. So, I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you tomorrow, okay?